Well, Merry Christmas, folks. Morning, everyone. If you're out there, I hope you're having a lovely Christmas morning. I'm just trying to get on and do a little bit of cooking. I've got all my stuff here, so that if you can see that. Can you see it? I've got oysters, peppers, some thyme, ginger, which I'm going to cook into a soup for Christmas. Okay? Right, okay, concentrate. I'm going to turn the music off now. I don't have rights to this music in particular, or any music actually at all. So I'm going to turn it off, and then I'm going to start cooking. I love my disco. I'm a disco sort of girl. So I think what I need is to put the laptop up a little bit like that, so that I can get to show what's on my what my ingredients are. Right, so I put this to one side. That's my saucepan. So here's my tray. I don't know if it can be seen properly, but I've got the oysters there. I'm going to put the oysters. Nearly knocked myself out there for a minute. I'm going to put those in there. 2, 3. So I'm going to cook a soup. Or I'm going to cook a West African pepper soup with just oysters, nothing else. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we are. So I've got 10 oysters in the pot. Right, now what I'm going to do with some of this stuff, I'm going to put it in the blender, put a blender to it. Some of the vegetables I'm just going to put in the blender, blend it up, and then put it into the saucepan. All right, so I get a bowl out. If I put a bowl in there, should do. There we go. So get a bowl out. I like cooking, folks, so I like a well-equipped kitchen, or as well-equipped as I can manage it. I think the kitchen is the most important room of the house. So, yeah, you've just got to make sure it's all done properly. So there we are. I've got the thyme in there. I am going to put some onions in as well. Put some onions in. That's nearly all of the onion, and then the rest of the onion I'm going to cut into little bits and just put in there with the oysters even. There we go. I'm just going to put all that in there. A little bit of water. Little bit of water, and then I'm going to put some fire under that so that that can start cooking before I get on to the other jobs. All right, so these vegetables that I've got some tomatoes already, which I'm going to be putting in there so that I can liquidize it with the thyme and the onion and the hot peppers. So all of these have been washed beforehand and got ready. So there we are. And I've got one of these hot peppers. Now we call these hot peppers West Indian pepper, but you have them all over, and we eat them a lot also in West Africa. I know the East Africans don't eat as much pepper as we do in West Africa. I know that. But here we go. So let's do this. Let's do this. Red Sweet pepper, I'm going to put in there as well because I'm going to liquidize it along with the tomatoes, thyme, and all sorts of other things. Tomato, thyme, hang on, onions, and now the sweet red pepper. So that goes in there. The yellow sweet pepper, I'm going to cut into bits, and I'm just going to put that in there with the. I'll tell you what, my headgear is really interfering with the fan thing for the cooker. So I don't normally wear a headgear as big as this, but it's Christmas Day. Why not? Right, so sweet pepper, yellow sweet pepper being cut into little bits. And that goes in, that goes in with the oysters. I should have practiced all this beforehand, but never mind, at least you get to see exactly how I do it. So there we go, just put all that in there. I like to have every bit of the sweet pepper, so even the seeds, I will put in there. Or I will put in to liquidize so that I can make a richer sauce to put in there. I've got some ginger. There's some ginger. I'm going to put a little bit of the ginger in there as well. All right. So where I come from, we wouldn't normally add ginger to the pepper soup, but I'm going to do that today. Okay, a little bit of water. Little bit of water, and then I've got my little instrument here, which I'm going to pop on like so, and then I'm going to liquidize the lot, all those vegetables. So it's going to be a bit noisy. The smell is divine. It's lovely, actually. Oh my God, that's pungent. I can just smell the thyme and the ginger blending together. It's fantastic. I feel as though I ought to wear a mask because all the smells, wonderful smells, are coming through into my nose. I just I've got a cough, but it's lovely. It's a really, really nice smell of it. all of that's now done. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look. Can you see it? So there we go. Perhaps you can, perhaps you can't. Oh, I know. If I pour it in there, it's the best way for you to see it, isn't it? So there we go, all liquidized, being poured on top of the soup. Well, on top of the oysters to make the soup. There we go. Get a knife, get it all out, all out, all out, all out. Fabulous, fabulous. So what I'm going to do now is to add the spices. Right, let's get the spices together. Now I've got a lot of spices. I've got like 200 bottles of spices. Want more spices? You got more spices. So what I'm going to do, obviously I can't use all of them. I've got some black peppercorns, and I'm going to do that on top of that like so. And then I've got some, use your common sense and put the right spice in. I've got extra spicy Cajun. So it's not actually been opened yet, so I'll open it. Yeah. Just put a little bit of that in. Extra spicy Cajun. I've got some garlic pepper, a little bit of garlic pepper in there. And what else have I got? I've got some piri piri seasoning, piri piri, which I think is Mozambican. But people think piri piri is to do with Portugal. It isn't actually. It's from Mozambique. There we go, a little bit piri piri in there. And then, of course, I've got a little bit of salt. I use that salt. It's a little bit more expensive, but you just have to use a pinch of it, not a lot, for when you're making soups and sauces and everything and anything else. Right, so that's that with that one. I'm going to get a spoon, stir it up. Give it a little bit of a stir. A little bit of a stir. There we go. It's all working all right now, I think. Okay, so we'll let that, give it a little bit more, a little bit more fire is the word I was looking for. Ooh, ooh, it's splattering all over the place. Right, okay. I'm going to put that on top like so, and then I'm going to let it all boil down. But before I do that, I'm going to put some garlic cubes into the pot as well. My garlic cubes. Okay. Right, so I've got garlic cubes. I'm just popping in my garlic cubes. That's it. So that's my Christmas Day morning sorted out, food sorted out. In there, I've got some vegetables, and these vegetables, I'm going to cook some rice, and then I'm just going to sprinkle the vegetables on top. So that's what I'll be having for Christmas dinner. If you want to see the full extent of it, you could follow my Instagram, Best Food for Health, Nyama Kurosila, Best Food for Health. And I will be putting the end results on there because I still haven't worked out how to do it on YouTube. But that's what I've done. That's what I've done today. It's quick, it's easy. I like it. That's my kind of food. And yeah, do please drop a comment. Let me know what you're cooking today. Where are you eating? Just how you enjoying your day. Thanks for listening and thanks for watching. Have a Merry Christmas. If you're on your own, don't forget you're not on your own. There's always somebody that you can call. I'm sure there is. Reach out to your friends and family. Speak to somebody. Yeah. These are difficult times, aren't they? And I don't want to trivialize. It sounds like the dentist. What do you mean? What dentist? What dentist are you talking about? I don't want to trivialize anything, but these are difficult times, and not many people are with family and friends. So, if there's a way that you can reach out to your family and friends, do so. It's a lifelong thing, I think, definitely. Anyway, a lifelong thing in reaching out to your family and friends. Never give up. All right. What sounds like the dentist, Ian? Oh, the blender. Yeah. It could be. No, that was the blender cooking, or the blender mixing, or the blender blending. Okay. Anyhow, I'm going to be putting the finished products on Instagram, the rice and the soup. So if you can follow me there, you're more than welcome. It's Best Food for Health, Nyamakura Silla. Okay, thank you.